Hello student, in this question you have to find the argand planes of given complex number, and from the argand plane you have to determine their arguments, that is the angle made by them with positive x-axis. If I consider the scale of 2 centimeter as 1 unit, if I take the scale 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on xy plane, let us represent the first complex number, that is 1 plus I. So for z1 1 plus I, the x coordinate, this will be your 1, this will be 2, this will be 4, and here it will be 1 2. So 1 plus I, that means the z1 will be represented as a point 1 comma 1, positive 1 and positive 1, and it can be represented by a segment of length. Suppose this point is A, so point A represents the complex number z1, that is equal to 1 plus I. Now here from the xy plane, which is actually the argand plane, this is real axis which are representing the real numbers, and these are the imaginary axis. So you can see the angle made by OA is 45 degree here. So argument is 45 degree here. So here theta is 45 degree, or we can write it as pi by 4. Radian. Let us represent the second complex number on the argand plane, that is 1 minus I. The Z2, that is the second complex number, it have the real part positive 1 and the imaginary part minus 1. So it will be in the fourth quadrant, and this will be the point B, 1 comma minus 1. Now if I join with a line segment, its coordinate will be, I have written 1 comma minus 1. Now here angle made by this OB can be determined in two ways. If I consider from the positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction, the argument here will be equal to 360 minus 45 degree. When argument is represented by the angle which is greater than 0 degree or 0 radian to 2 pi radian, that is 360 degree, then this representation of argument is known as general arguments. When same argument is represented by the angle minus pi to plus pi radians, then it is called principal argument. You can observe for the complex number Z2, which is represented by point B, the argument can be represented as 315 degree. So this will be general argument, and the same argument can be represented as minus 45 degree. So this will be represented as, this is nothing but the principal argument. So for the complex number 1 minus I, Z2 is equal to 1 minus I, We can represent its argument in two forms. One is the general form, and in the general form the argument will be 315 degree, and in the principal, its principal argument will be minus 45 degree. We can represent it in the corresponding radian form. Similarly, we can represent the other two complex numbers. So same argument can be represented in two ways. One way is to represent the angle between 0 to 2 pi, that is 360 degree, and minus pi to pi, that is minus 180 degree to 2 plus 180 degree. I hope the concept of argument, Argand plane, and the two methods of representing the argument is clear to you. Thank you, students.